I don't think there's a correlation between the increase in car theft and removal of roadblock, because the statistics available to us has not actually proven that when those roadblocks were there, they were means of stopping, car theft. What I think we should emphasize is us upping our intelligence network, ensuring that our investigation is intelligence-led, that our officers, in various commands, that they adopt crime mapping as a policing strategy. That way, they will be able to reduce this incident of cartel. But I don't really know where you are getting your statistics of this cartel from, because it's really, at variance with what I have, from the statistics that are being produced, sent to me on a daily basis by the various commissioners of police. But be that as it may, as it were, removing roadblocks does not mean, the policemen will not be involved in anti-crime patrols, manning their beats, ensuring that they have motorized patrols, ensuring that the security space is dominated at all times. It's all it's just saying is that the nuisance, and caused by the total blockage of the highways is not in tandem with international best practices.
And then there's also allegations of human rights abuses leveled at the quarters of the Nigeria police, and not excluding the state of detention facilities that the many prison facilities or many police stations are in, which also amounts to abuse of human rights. How are you going to address this?
I had mentioned earlier that I have a zero tolerance for pretrial detentions. And I am more concerned about restorative justice. And when I'm talking about pretrial detentions, what I'm saying in essence is that I want the operations of my officers and men in the investigation departments across the country to be intelligence-led. What I mean by being intelligence-led is that, they must be able to elicit sufficient evidence before people are invited for interrogation. And whenever they are invited for interrogation, they must, have some stipulated period, which is constitutionally approved, before they are kept in custody. So, these things they are no one-stop fix, it's not a quick fix thing. It has to do with a paradigm shift in policing. It has to do with, changing the mindset of, the way we used to do our policing business. It's a change thing, and I expect that with the right capacity building and the right training programs in place, we'll be able to get there.
Now, just before we let you go, sir, how do you intend to handle the issue of insecurity in Ekiti State?
I beg your pardon?
How do you intend to handle the issue of insecurity in Ekiti State?
In which state?
Ekiti.
Ekiti. As I said earlier, there is no, society that is totally crime-free. The incidences of kidnapping that occurred in Ekiti some 2-3 weeks ago, we intervened when I spoke to the governor of the state. I sent him. I sent an additional man there, supported by a technical platform. And through community partnership and the collaboration of other security stakeholders in the state, this weekend we were able to rescue the 10 people who were kidnapped. And presently we are sanitizing the security environment in the Ekiti State, and I can assure you that the place is very, very safe now.
Of course, you didn't mention, or how would you also react now to reports that that some of the released hostages actually, paid the demanded ransoms?
They never did. They never did. And even the people who adopted them, they are presently on the run, and we've been able to arrest some people who are, connected to them. They never paid any ransom. We actually rescued them from the forest where they were being kept before the negotiation were going on. There was nothing like a ransom being paid by anybody.
Many thanks now for your time. We've been speaking with Nigeria's new Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase.